A New York congressional candidate, a California-based artist, and the father of an Olympic figure skater, all alleged victims of an espionage scheme by the Chinese Communist Party. The Department of Justice has announced charges against 5 men. NTD's Chenny Wu has the story.
The U.S. Justice Department announced charges on Wednesday against 5 men accused of stalking and harassing Chinese dissidents in the United States on behalf of the Chinese Communist Party. The defendants were allegedly acting as agents of the Chinese secret police, engaged in transnational repression schemes with China's Ministry of State Security, or MSS. 3 of the defendants have been arrested, but the others remain at large. The alleged victims include a candidate for Congress in New York, a California-based artist, and the father of an Olympic figure skater. They weren't named in the complaint, but the description of the congressional candidate matches that of Yan Xiong, a Brooklyn resident. The DOJ detailed 3 separate schemes. In one of them, defendant Chi-Min Lin allegedly hired a private investigator in New York to disrupt Xiong's campaign. Xiong had been a student leader of the pro-democracy demonstrations in Tiananmen Square in 1989. He later escaped to the United States, served in the military, and became a U.S. citizen. When hiring the private investigator, Lin explained that he and those whom he was working for did not want Xiong to be elected to Congress. Lin emphasized that whatever price is fine, as long as you can do it. Lin allegedly first asked the investigator to provide Xiong's phone number and address. He then asked the investigator to unearth derogatory information about Xiong, or if no such information could be found, to manufacture some, including by creating a scandal involving a prostitute. Later, Lin also asked the investigator to consider physically attacking him. In a voice message to the investigator, Lin stated, "You can start thinking now, aside from violence, what other plans are there? But in the end, violence would be fine too. Beat him until he can no longer run for election. You think about it, car accident, he will be completely wrecked, right?"
As these cases show, the MSS has been targeting pro-democracy activists living in the United States with harassment and smear campaigns, spying on them to help the PRC government target them for arrest.
The Chinese Foreign Ministry on Thursday denied having carried out schemes targeting Chinese dissidents overseas, calling the allegations slander. The cases underscore what American officials describe as increasingly aggressive efforts by the Chinese regime to seek out, silence, and threaten pro-democracy activists abroad.